So, Postal Brain Damaged is out? Well, technically it's not. The demo came out a few days ago, and as the loyal Postal fan I am, I of course played it. So here's my review, the thoughts of the game demo. Whatever. Let's just get started with this. Postal Brain Damaged is basically an homage to retro boomer shooters being developed by Hyperstrange and published by Running with Scissors. A few days ago, at the time of writing the script, the demo for the game released, and if you can't tell by the title of the video, I'm gonna give my dummy review on it. The demo level takes place in the twisted suburbs, or as the Postal dude describes it, nightmare in pastel and beige, filled with Botox queens, cardigan yuppies, trigger-happy retired officers, and 1.5 golden retrievers per household. I really like the simplistic graphics of this demo. This demo is literally a godsend to my GPU-C, while also letting the level be genuinely fascinating, as you can just see me taking in the sprawling backgrounds in the gameplay footage. But as twistingly captivating the backgrounds of the demo level are, the actual set pieces are pretty bland. I'm not too experienced at all in level design, but as you can see, each house really has the same layout, which for a demo, it felt a bit jarring for me. Like, aside from the bland house designs, there's really only a few unique set pieces that really stand out, but mostly the level is filled with the same copy-pasted houses until the end, where I think the level design actually shines. It's when you start grappling around it, the houses become tilted on floating random cliffs. The houses feel disorientating, while there's more and more enemies attacking you, which really sell that this is going on in the Postal dude's damaged brain. And while we're barely on the topic of the Postal dude, I love Koi Cruz in this demo. Oh my god. In my opinion, he's literally the best Postal dude voice actor. Sorry Rick Hunter, and John St. John, and Zach Ward. Does he actually count? I don't know. Anyways, I love that he's gonna be the Postal dude for this game, I don't know if this is just me, but he doesn't have many lines in the demo, I realized. I probably sound fucking stupid, but I really hope he has more lines in the full release, because his voice acting seriously makes the game way more fun.
That didn't turn out so well for you now, did it? Your free trial of life has expired, dumbass.
I also love his design. Oh my god, look how stupid he looks, dog. So let's talk about the combat in the game. You first get a chainsaw shovel. I really have no idea what to call it. It's just a standard jibbing melee weapon that feels pretty solid when I jib civilians wandering these wacky fucking suburbs. Next is the not-so-smart pistol, which is a standard pistol plus quote-unquote auto-aim that locks onto your enemies' weak points. That's actually pretty helpful, but what I mainly used the pistol for was just a long-ranged weapon, which, I don't really think pistols are supposed to be used as sniper rifles. Now we can talk about the grappling hook shotgun, which, if I'm being honest, I'm not too big a fan of. It's not a bad weapon, really. It's a somewhat solid shotgun grappling hook combo, but it just feels weird sometimes when I blast an enemy, specifically those big weird fucking dogs, and the grappling isn't something I'm very good at all, as you can see from this footage. I actually quick saved the first time I did the inanimate grappling thing. That's just a fun fact. But it's fun when you have to grapple onto inanimate objects, as I stated earlier. Spoilers for a demo secret, I guess. There's like 5 of them. But the holy hand grenade rocket launcher thing is a secret weapon that you can get under the pier, and I really don't know if I like this, since I literally never use explosive weapons in games, and I never found myself reaching for this. I bet it's a good weapon, but I just never used it, unfortunately. Looks cool as fuck though, not gonna lie. Time to suddenly segue into the level pacing segment, where the demo is supposed to be a fast-paced shooter where you kill enemies and collect key items to get to the end while also letting you be able to take it at your own pace. I personally don't recommend the latter because you really get the boomer shooter aesthetic when you just speed through the level blasting enemies away, only stopping occasionally to get a secret stash of health and ammo.
Those moronic developers thought they could hide this from me?
So in the demo, there's only really 3 enemy types. The demon dogs, the average flying Americans, and the old guys. I know there's actual names for them, but I personally like those better. The old men really are the easiest enemies in my opinion. Like, all they do is shoot 3 bullets at you and you can use your chainsaw shovel to deflect their bullets right back at them. Pretty simple to destroy these guys unless there's 2 of them that are firing at you, like in this clip here. Demon dogs are bad dogs. So are their terrifying doghouse upgrades. They were actually kind of a challenge for me because I liked using the shovel a lot, and these little shits are so fast and there's so many attacking at you at once. The doghouse upgrades aren't any better because those bad dogs hit you harder than a semi-truck. Plus they have 2 stages that make them a pain to put down. I wish there would be good dogs and run into traffic. Finally, we can talk about the Flying Americans. They're obviously supposed to be taken down by the grappling shotgun, which is actually shown in the gameplay trailer, but as I said earlier, I didn't really like the grappling onto enemies mechanic, so I usually just use my pistol or chain shovel. These guys are basically tank enemies, the ones who have explosive weapons that take a bit to wind up but do a lot of damage. You know the ones. Their burger attacks have splash damage I usually forget about, so I'd get hit when I thought it was safe shooting enemies behind a door. These last guys really aren't enemies, but I'll just put them in the same category because you can kill them. So the civilians are just plain and simple health boosts. Nothing much to them really, just kill them and take their food like some psychotic homeless person. Basically him. So this little section is just small problems I have with the demo that'll hopefully be fixed in the full game, or I'm just being dumb. Most likely the second one is true because I dropped out of high school. I hate how there's no kick option like in Postal 2. It sounds so petty, but I'm so used to kicking indoors or using the kick as a freak-out last resort when I'm getting my ass whooped. Hopefully they use the Q key for something melee related instead of using it to swap weapons faster. Maybe have a power-up sorta, like a trusty wrist blade, something like that. I don't know, just spitballing ideas. I do have a slight gripe with the enemy's AI. They don't react to sound, like, at all, and they'll only attack you if you're right in front of them, or shoot at an enemy that's next to or in front of them, which makes them unpredictable, and I really don't know if that's a good or bad unpredictable. I don't know if this might have just been me, but there was slight input lag for the grappling mechanic. Not a bad one, but it was pretty noticeable even for me, who can barely notice that they're wearing their glasses. I'm hoping it was just me who was having the slight input lag, but aside from all those, that's really all the tiny complaints I have. So aside from my minor complaints, I genuinely really like this demo, and I'm seriously hyped for the game when it comes out in May 2022? Fuck! I gotta live long enough for this game? Damn it. Well, add it to the list. If the demo's anything to go off of, it'll be worth it. So, apparently they decutified the fuck out of the Postal dude.